Discal. About time I heard from you. I sent you the full video of the night I had with Van Feth's heir. Did we get a clear view of my dove's face? Good. We don't want Van Feth to have any doubts about who I was playing with in bed. Did you already cut the conversation we had? Van Feth doesn't need to know what I said to get them to play with me. If this doesn't go as planned, knowing him, he'll use it as an opportunity to twist my words and try to coax my dove to fly back to him. That's the last thing I need. What did I say to them? I said everything they wanted to hear. The little thing is starved for attention, and I was more than happy to give it to them. As much as I enjoy a heavy-handed torture here and there, it is easier to clean up after getting off than it is to clean up blood and chunks of flesh. Of course the video will work. Van Feth calling my bluff after I sent the first message was a small oversight on my part. It would be like him to groom his only heir to be exactly to my tastes. It assures their safety. It assures I won't kill them, but he fails to realize that I have no issue in twisting them mentally and emotionally. He would rather have them dead than be alive and worthless to them. Van Feth hates waste. No, I don't plan to give them back to him. They're mine. I'll make it clear one way or another. Don't worry about them. I'm freeing them from their prison. They'll be thanking me by the end of it, I'm sure. Enough of that. Keep me updated on Van Feth. Hello, Dove. Did you miss me? Have you been able to keep yourself entertained while I was gone? Good, good. We had such an eventful night last night that I wasn't sure that you would be able to keep yourself stimulated enough while I handled a few things. Yes, we did send your father the video of last night. Now we're just waiting on his reply. You won't have to worry about him seeing you in any way. He'll know what's happening in the first frame, and have someone else watch it in its entirety to look for anything he can use against me. I still sent the whole video instead of a screenshot, to assure he knows that I'm not bluffing when I say that I will take advantage of you how I'd like. He won't find anything in that video besides that. Oh, don't make that face, Dove. That face. The face that is questioning if what you're allowing to happen is right. What did we talk about last night, You agreed with me when I said that you were being kept prisoner by your father. He was going to make you into a monster against your will when you can be so much more. You gave yourself to me last night so that I would trust you, so that I could make you into so much more than just a bargaining chip, a prisoner, the heir to the Van Feth syndicate. And that's what you wanted, wasn't it? You wanted to be more than a pretty face. You didn't want to be this naive little thing anymore. For you to get that, your father needs to be out of the picture, out of your picture. He needs to know that you are your own person and can make your own decisions and decide what you want your future to look like. Well, that video will look like I'm taking advantage of you. When he agrees to meet me to negotiate, I'll tell him the truth by the end of it. Yes, by the end. We're going to go into the negotiation with him, believing I'll return you to him, so he'll sit and listen to what I have to say. We'll be discussing territories, clients, and righting some wrongs between him and my parents. Then after, I'll say that things have changed since I've gotten you. It'll work out how it needs to work out, Dove. What I want in return isn't something you have to worry about. What's important is that I have you in the end, isn't it? You want to know if we're going to hurt him? It's almost amusing how golden-hearted you are compared to who you've come from. It doesn't matter what we do to him, does it? He doesn't matter anymore. What matters is you and what you're going to do once you're officially free. I need to take this. I'll bring back food for us. What's the status? Just as I thought. I knew Van Feth couldn't ignore that. He wasted no time. His heir is with me. They know what they need to know, and nothing more. It will be fine. I have it all under control. They're wrapped around my finger with the promise of my attention and the promise of being more. It's cute, really. Tell the others we have guests to get ready for. There's my dove. We were all waiting for you. Your father will be coming soon. What do I need you to do? I need you to come here and sit pretty on my lap. You're going to sit here the entire time your father and I are talking. Do you understand? Why? Because not only do you fit so nicely on my lap, but your father will have a perfect view of you safe and sound, and he won't try to kill me with you so close. I want you to keep your eyes on your lap or up towards me. You aren't to look at your father. If you even glance at him, you will be caught and blindfolded after. I don't want him giving you any signals or any looks. I want his focus to be on me. If you're good and this goes exactly how I want, you'll get all the attention in the world, all right? Good. You're so pretty when you're obedient. Right on time. Ah, Van Feth. Right on time. Welcome, please, take a seat. Let's not waste any time. Look at us. At the end of our negotiation and no one is dead. We're truly letting bygones be bygones. Something my father never achieved. You know, Van Feth, you were right to say that I'm nothing like my father. Especially because I understand that sometimes you have to play dirty, especially when others have been. While you and my father have never gotten along for years, you both held respect for these unspoken guidelines of playing fair in the sick and twisted game we're in. But you went against it, and I never cared much for following it. But you didn't know that, did you? There's nothing you can do to get out of this. I know how fast your men are when it comes to drawing and shooting. But the moment they move, I will signal the snipers I have watching. I don't know why you or my father never invested in them. They changed the whole game. Where do you think you're going, Dove? I told you to sit pretty for me. Your father and I are still talking. Don't start, Van Feth. I'll talk to them how they like. They aren't yours anymore. They're mine. Didn't the video prove it enough? You, take my dove. Stop struggling, Dove. What did I tell you? It doesn't matter what we do to him. He doesn't matter anymore. This will all be over soon. Will you settle if I promise you I'm not going to shoot him? You're testing my patience. Good. I told you you're so pretty when you're obedient. Now, you're probably wondering what I really want, Van Feth. I'm sure by now you realize that none of the shit we talked about matters. What matters to me now is this little heir of yours and for you to pay for what you've done. And the only way for you to pay for it is to die the same way that you killed my parents. I bought special matches for the occasion. Oh, don't look so cocky, Van Feth. These matches will go far. Because it's clear to me now that you didn't notice the liquid surrounding you. You overlooked it, didn't you? Because of how run down this warehouse already was? You've lost your edge, Van Feth. There's no escaping it. That isn't gasoline surrounding you. That fire will burn for as long as it needs to turn you into ash. Enjoy your pre-show of hell. Dove, hold on. Where are you going? Shit. What the hell are you waiting for? Go get what's mine. If anyone gets to them first, make them regret it. You have nowhere else to go, Dove. All you have is me. You won't get far.